And since you are so very obliging, perhaps you wouldn't mind making a little detour via Mount Palmerston with a few articles of cargo. Walk taller, smile more readily, but what dreams may cling. Coming home. Terror is always reduced to 50 when you return to London, if it's higher. However, if your terror was high, you may suffer nightmares later. An occurrence, my terror quality is now 50. I am merely fearful. We have two menaces. Nightmare's strength. Quick! We need some fuel and stuff. Collect messages from the hub. I want to stop the crazy music. It's too crazy. It's just too crazy. Collect all messages from the harbour master. All the clatter and song of the dockside. It soothes the soul. Are there messages for me? Let's see. We have one of this, another day, a free evening. A blind bruiser would like a word. Something has changed underneath, and someone wants to sign on. Oh, it's him. The music is now appropriate once again. Good evening, my lord, and what a marvellous evening it is, if you don't mind my saying so. And given it is my impression you are an obliging sort, I imagine you will not mind at all. And since you are so very obliging, perhaps you wouldn't mind making a little detour via Mount Palmerston with a few articles of cargo. If you happen to be in the area, the cheery man will of course cover your expenses for this trifling inconvenience. You will need at least 1 unit of space. We do. We're going to accept the commission. It's only, after all, a trifling inconvenience. If you would be so kind to deliver this little gift to our friends in Mount Palmerston, and then they will see we get to hear about it. And when you come back, we'll cover your expenses. Bon voyage, as my aunt, who was French by birth, if not by inclination, used to like to say. We agreed to smuggle souls from London. Okay then. Can we sell some Scintillac? There we go. We're going to sell some Scintillac. And then we're going to buy from the provisioners some fuel. We've got fuel now, look. We've got fuel. We don't need menacing music anymore. Do you understand? I'm going to buy even more fuel. I've got 2 fuel. The last thing I need right now is the ongoing menacing music. Is it going to fade? Wow. Wow. What an adventure. What a journey. What craziness did occur? What even happened? We travelled to the north, we visited Venderbite, we dropped off our tomb colonist, we talked to some whispering guy who wanted us to get colours for him. I mean, that seems like just an eternity ago now. We visited Wither. We talked to people who asked questions in response to every question. Then we had some kind of weird experience in the north. The world seemed to dissolve around us, and we were just left in a non-place. Many of the crew turned to statues. It was most harrowing, I have to say. And we wound up almost as far from London as is possible to be. I mean, look at this. Look at the journey we made from nearly the opposite corner all the way back via Nuncio. We had the whole whirlpool experience, which I pretty much have to put my hand up and say that was kind of my fault. We nearly burnt the engines out getting out of that whirlpool. We had to escape from some kind of cruiser or destroyer. We did the whole postal experience going down into the depths. Wow. I mean, it was just amazing. It was epic. It was utterly epic. But we've made it safely back to London. Let's go and see the Admiralty, shall we? The dark spectacle admiral, you are ushered into his office off Mansion's Pyre, a cramped room with a vast desk. He surveys you across that desk. Ah, yes, the merchant captain of whom we hear such complicated things. You don't just hear it, we've talked before. We've literally sat in this very office talking about all of this kind of stuff in the past, at least once. Actually more than once, but you don't remember the first time. Assistance with subsistence. We don't need assistance with subsistence at this moment in time. We may do later. Pass on strategic information. Invisible eyes. He's hard to read with those glasses, but he reads the summary intently. Satisfactory, he says at last. Eminently satisfactory. Good work. Take this for your trouble. The clerk will see you paid. We've lost one strategic information. Was that what we got from Frostfella? I kind of feel like it probably was. Given our port reports. Hunter's Keep, again. 5 echoes. Well, okay. But we gained a fuel as well. Vendobite. What have the nearly dead been up to? And whither? I refuse to ask any questions. I don't want to give them the satisfaction. The Shepherd Isles, I still don't want to do this, although our chance of success has gone up to 24%. Nuncio! Ah, yes. The place that lures away postmen. One hears no end of complaints from the postal service. Report submitted. 30 echoes for that. Another fuel. That's good. And 1 favor. Frost found. Is it as beautiful as they say? I doubt it. Poets are notorious liars. But liars make bad poets. A paradox, isn't it? Never mind. Your report? Ask if there's anything in particular. That last time, that led us to all sorts of craziness. So perhaps not. We need to carouse for people as well. Can we carouse? London, hire on more crew. Carouse in the Wolfstack docks. Oh, this reduces our terror. It's a matter of luck. Pretty good odds. 80% chance. 10 echoes. Unlocked with romance. A child in London. Unlocked with another day. Let's do it. Let's carouse in the Wolfstack docks. Sea shanties, good companionship, and the warmth of a pub fire. We have recent news. We've lost another day. We've lost 30 echoes. We were fortunate. We lost 5. 5 terror, is that all? Well, okay, fine. Doesn't seem like... I mean, we did gain something, but it's quite a 5 terror for 30 echoes. Hire on more crew. We definitely need to hire on more crew as well. Unlocked with crew, no more than 9. You have 2. Sensible sailors are looking for a safe run to the tomb colonies, or at least a sane run to the Southron archipelago. You'll need to buy drinks, spread around hiring fees. Look for daredevils, because sane runs, frankly, are not what we're doing. Rich pickings! Your tall tales find a ready audience. Scarred and seasoned men and women tramp aboard and find places to sling hammocks. We've lost a terror. We've gained 2 crew. We now have 4. You succeeded in a hearts challenge. We've lost 30 echoes. We need more crew than that. Let's do it again. Lean pickings, an eager-seeming crowd of sailors consumed all the beer you buy and then melts away. You're left with a single strabismic, melancholy seaman who wants to know if he can bring his pickled monkey aboard. I'll pad the bottle with straw, he promises. Fine, we've gained 1. Put our ship into dry dock. We totally need to repair the ship as well. Let's do that before we spend all of our monies on other things. Let's go with the Admiralty. It's got to be done. Rapid efficiency. All shall be well, and all manner of things shall be well. Very quickly. And a currency. Our hull has been fully repaired. The Chipping Norton is back in good shape. That's what we like to see. We've lost 3 favours. We've lost 24 echoes. I mean, we had to cash in quite a lot for that. But I think it was worth it to get the ship fully kitted out and repaired. Visit a Claytherman's tattoo parlour. You're a real sailor now. After all... You could go out to one of those tobacco and pray places by the docks, but the prices at Claytherman's are reasonable, and his daughters are real artists. But what sign will you choose? The Dauntless Hand. Commemorate your daring. This will increase your iron by 2 permanently and cure up to 25 points of terror. Wheel of Mists. Commemorate your sailor's skills. Increase my veils by 2 permanently. Or mirrors. Or hearts. Or pages. Oh, I don't know. Oh, that's a good one. I mean, it'd be nice to reduce my terror. Well, we'll see what the crew think. Not just now. Remain unblemished. If you wanted your memories on your skin, you'd be a squid. This will reduce terror to 0. Oh, whoops! I actually just completely cleared my terror. You have no need of ink or needles, but I gave up an opportunity to permanently raise my thing up. Whoops! My bad. But there you go. It's done now. London, let's carouse for some more crew. I mean, let's hire on some more crew. Lean pickings again. Oh, we only just got one more again. 15 echoes, one crew. We need to do it again. Hire on some more crew. More lean pickings. Come on. Stop that. 26 failed in a challenge. What even is our chance of succeeding? 77%, and we failed like 3 times. Rich pickings! More like it. Your tall tales find a ready audience, guard and seasoned men, and women tramp aboard and find places to sling their hammocks. We're now up to our full crew complement. We've lost another 30 echoes. We're down to 141 echoes. We've succeeded in our Hearts Challenge. What's going on in our lodgings? Here you may catch up with your correspondence, rest, or retire altogether from seafaring life. The better your lodgings, the better the quality of your retirement, naturally. Visit the study. This is locked. When we have an elegant townhouse or a seaside mansion, we don't obviously have a study in our current lodgings. Rest in a room above the blind helmsman. If you don't have the echoes to go out roistering, best stay at home. This will reduce your terror, heal a wound, and give you a restful night. We don't need it, because our terror is being reduced to 0 because of that whole, deciding not to get a tattoo incident that occurred. Push! Purchase an elegant townhouse. We don't have 1,000 echoes. Consider retirement? Certainly not. Back to the rest of the city. That's it. There's nothing we can do here. All right, fine. Back to the rest of the city. Should we let's visit the alarming scholar. The alarming scholar is mercurial, to say the least. A searing enigma. It won't be safe with him, but then it won't be safe with anyone. Can we do anything else with these? Should we just be flogging these all to the museum? Is that what their purpose is, or can we do crazy stuff with them? A dread surmise. I smell secrets, searing secrets. Tell them with me. I am close to something. If you choose this option, the scholar will become permanently unavailable. Oh. You have to have 7 searing enigmas. We only have 1. Offer the scholar an extraordinary implication. What a tantalizing crumb. Shall we? Let's do it. Extraordinary implication. The scent of secrets. I will place it with the others. One day I will have enough. You now have 2 fragments. We've lost an extraordinary things. We gained 250 echoes. Oh, yeah, that's right. We make tons of money by flogging stuff to the museum, don't we? Shall we see if she wants the searing enigma? I mean, I feel like I might need to hold on to the searing enigma for now. Although I imagine that will cash in for a lot of echoes. Outlandish artifacts? Yep, you can have this. Shaped by hands unknown in London. A careful scrutiny. We have something like that, he declares, but not very like that. Interesting. I have some ideas about suitable fees. More favours with the antiquarians? Antiquarians? Wow, that's a hard word to pronounce. We've gained 1 fragment. We've gained 100 echoes. We've lost an outlandish artifact. An outlandish artifact? We've got another outlandish artifact. Fine, we'll flog them all. Yes, again, 100 echoes. Thank you. I'm really tempted to click on the searing enigma. Oh, I can't help myself. I just need to tell somebody about it. And who better than the alarming scholar? I mean, seriously, he is just the best. He's like my intellectual buddy that I've got in this world. Everyone else is kind of, I've got other friends. There's Boris and Derek and there's the crew and things. But me and the alarming scholar, we've got this rapport, I think, because we're both scientists at heart. A searing enigma. It won't be safe with him, but then it won't be safe with anyone. What's... Give it to me. Yes. Now I understand. Listen. The net, the law, the harm, the sky, the light, the clock, the Z, the I, the night...
We finish this fight and I'll gladly send you on your way with double our king's tithe.
Double?
Take any men you need. They're loyal. I promise you that. They will meet you down in the proving grounds.
Well, seeing as you are so nicely, and indeed offered double the tithe. You did say double, right? Chapter 1. Only the sun has stopped. You're approached by a familiar man who walks in step with you as you're leaving the Great Hall. He cuts to the chase. Eric, Steward of Strand,